Hi, good morning. My name is Timothy Keji. I'm a purpose teacher. I teach people and I inspire people to live the best of their life. I inspire people to live for what God actually created them for. Today, I want to quickly share with you three kinds of estimation that you need to know and how to handle them. It will interest you to know now that the word estimation is what actually the word esteem was derived from. That is where we get self-estimation, which is what we call self-esteem, and we have low self-esteem, high self-esteem. It is actually talking about how you are estimated by yourself. That is self-estimation. How do people perceive you? How do they estimate you? So I want to share with you three kinds of estimations that you need to know and how best can you handle them. Number one kind of estimation I'm going to share with you this morning is people's estimation of you. Let me sound it and make it clear here that this is the least important of the kinds of estimation that I'm going to share with you, because it is actually about people's opinion of you, people's what people sense about you, and they make their decision on it. And most times some people don't keep those kind of opinion to themselves. They take it to the level of sharing it with you. This is what they feel about you. And you should know how to handle this because it is the least important. Most time or oftentimes, the best you can do to some kinds of people's estimation of you is to disregard. Why? If you have people who share their good estimation about you, their good opinion about you, you don't just disregard, you regard. And most time you judge it by the third kind of estimation that I'm going to share with you today. So you need to know. Then, secondly, the second type of estimation I'm going to share with you today is self-estimation, which we call self-esteem. This is actually all about how you see yourself. And it is by this that you make decisions. It is by this that you do what you do. It is by this that you live your life, because this is what you perceive about yourself. This is where limitation is. This is where you sense limitation. This is why you are not doing some things, even though you know you can do them. So, and it is the most dangerous type or dangerous kind of estimation, because it is actually what you perceive about yourself. And you should know that in a time of decision making, you make it by yourself. You make it most times when you are alone. And it is by these things, this kind of esteem that you have in your subconscious mind, that you make decisions. And it will interest you to know that self-estimation is formed by either past experience or people's kind of estimation that you have accepted. You should know here that when you accept people's estimation of you, what happens is that it becomes your self-estimation, which is called self-esteem. And we have low self-esteem, which actually builds up as a result of bad experiences and bad people's estimation of you. And we have high self-esteem, which is built up by good things that you have experienced and people's estimations of you that are good. Very important for you to know. The reason I call it the most dangerous kind of estimation is because it is by this basis that you make decision with your life and live your life. Thirdly, the third kind of estimation is God's estimation of you. And I want to make it clear here that it is the most important kind of estimation, because God is the creator of the whole universe. And again, God is your creator. He made you, He knew you, and He knew why He made you. So when He says things, it is what is the most important. It is by this that you judge your own estimation of yourself. It is by this that you judge your estimation of yourself, be it low and high, because these actually are built up by experience, and it is by this that you judge people's estimation. And I need to make it clear that I do not say this so that you can be looking around. So you know these are good people, these are bad people. As a matter of fact, people with good intention can estimate you badly. Which is why you need to know how best you can judge estimation of people about you, of yourself. And the basis by which you judge it is God's estimation of you. So over the weeks, I'm going to share with you some kinds of God's estimation of you. And again, I'm going to share today some of them. One of the God's estimation I'm going to share with you today is found in the book of Genesis, where God says, let us make man in our image after our likeness. And God did so. So definitely you are the image of God. And the word image means to function exactly like. The word image means to be in a likeness of somebody, which means you are in the likeness of God. And when God made you in his image, he has reason. He did not make angels in his image. He did not make heavenly beings in his image. He did not make animals in his image, but he made you in his image. Why? Because the scripture says, heavens and heavens are the Lord's, but the earth hath he given to the children of men. So definitely, he rules the whole universe, but he gave the earth to you to rule. So definitely, he made you in his image so that you can function exactly like him on the earth. So this should make you to develop a superiority complex because you are in the likeness of God. The second and the last estimation I'm going to share with you. Don't forget I said I'm going to be sharing with you God's estimations of you with you over the weeks. So the second I'm going to share with you is when Adam fell in the Garden of Eden and Christ came to redeem us. What was said in the book of Revelation about you is that when Christ redeemed you, he redeemed you back to become king and priest. And not just for any sake, but so that you can reign on earth. Definitely, you were redeemed as king and priest to reign on earth. This is the estimation of God of you to reign on earth, to rule on earth, which means you are a ruler on earth. You are a king on earth. You are a priest on earth. And until you begin to see yourself with God's estimation of you, you may not live a fulfilled life. So if you want to live a fulfilled life, you must know how to judge people's estimation of you and the bad experiences you have, which in turn form your estimation of yourself because you have accepted them over the years. And it is what these are what form your low self-esteem and self-esteem. People say these things don't exist. They actually do, because it is actually by this what you sense about yourself. God is saying a lot of things about you so that you can bring it to yourself and sense yourself better. Because it is actually by how you see yourself that you live your life. It is about how you see yourself that you make decisions. It is about how you see yourself that you do what you do. And so you need to know that you should accept God's estimation of you so that you can live a fulfilled life. Thank you. Have a great day.